Welcome everybody, we have a brand new Lenovo device here which I love because I love the last version which was called the Lenovo Yoga Pro 2 tablet or Tab 2 Pro. Now we have the Tab 3 Pro, which is again a beamer inside. It's a little bit smaller now, it's a 10-inch device now with the projector inside, but still the price of $499 is reasonable since the battery lasts forever, since we have 10,800 milliamps. Actually it says it here on the back. That there's two batteries inside. Also 32 gig of internal memory, still really high resolution display, 2560 times 1600. You can see it all here on the back, and again $499 for a beautiful device in a beautiful package is not too much to ask for. So you can see it's really quite slim. And once you open it up, you will see also inside right away the product, which we'll take out first, since there is below a few other things that I want to show you first before we check out the device itself. So we have here the PSU, then some reading material and a USB cable. Let's start with the PSU, which is obviously not that small. It has 2 amps at 12 volts or 5.2 volts at 2 amps also, which is interesting. So it can differ between 5, 7, 9 or 12 volts. So depending on what you plug into it, it's quite smart of a charging device. I guess this is the same thing that they put or give you when you buy a notebook. So they only have to produce one of these. Then for that we have the standard USB cable, micro USB cable by Lenovo here. Not that interesting for data transfer obviously also, but there's also micro SD card built in, or slot built in, if you want to have more space than just the 32 gigs with the 2 gig of RAM. And then we have a little bit of reading material if you want that, and we have here your Tab 3 Pro manual. So the device itself, if you look at it, it also says it all on the front. We have quite a few ports. On the front you have the nice display. On the bottom here you have Dolby Atmos speakers going all around. So if you will open up it with the yoga stand, for example, by pressing it here on the back with the button, you will see it will flip down like this, and you can put it on your table in your airplane or anywhere like that. Also, now for a few people that might be not that interesting, since actually the projector is right now here built in the bottom, which I love, because when you're just lying in the bed, for example, you can put it down flat and it will project a really big 50-inch screen size or 60-inch screen size on the roof, depending on obviously how high up your roof is. Here we have just a standard white roof, so it's quite easy to use that way. You can project actually up to 100 inches here with a tiny little projector like this, which doesn't have too much of a resolution, too high of a resolution. With DLP technology you are around, I think, 800 times 480, but I have to double check again for my review the full resolution. To turn the projector on, it's quite easy. You have here a project button on the side and a headset jack also just on the left side. On the other side you will see that you have a little bit more to choose from, like for example the USB for charging and data transfer, your real on and off switch which you can press to turn on and off the device, your volume rocker, and then nothing else much going on this side except for a microphone. On the back you will find a camera which you cannot tilt, so it's always built in right here, and on the front you also have the camera somewhere here, exactly right below the advertisement stripes. Also on the back, leather cover which is feeling amazing, really good and sturdy and nice, and you can flip this all the way back here, click in and open up by pressing that button, where you will also find your micro SD card slot, and there could be also a SIM card version, since there is, I think, also space in the other way for a SIM card, but this is obviously not the one with that. So this runs obviously also Intel technology and Android, sadly for me, since I think a business device, or this can be an awesome business device and it would be nicer with Windows, but probably the licenses are just a little bit higher, so Lenovo choose here for $499 the Android version. I will try to hack it maybe to go with Windows. We'll see if that works with Intel, but more about that after my review, which is coming up in the next few days. So thank you much for tuning in already. Till next time, please tune in again, and don't forget to subscribe to see more awesome tech videos of products that you can, for example, see in the background.